All right, if you are struggling with how to get into Zoom on a Chromebook, here's what you need to do. Go to your browser, and I'm just going to open up a new browser to make it easier to see. Okay, so I have a blank browser. What you need to do is go to zoom.us. And I'm going to wait. I'm just going to pause recording. For you, I'm assuming the people who are watching me live are doing it right now. Open up your Chromebook and go to zoom.us. Okay, I'm assuming if you are watching this as a recording, you just hit pause until you get to this site. I want you to hit the sign in button in the top right. So it's right next to the orange button, hit the sign in button. When this comes up, if you're on a class or Skyline Chromebook, very likely you only see this. You need to make sure you scroll down to where you can see sign in with Google. My screen is big enough you can see it, but on a lot of the Chromebooks, you have to actually scroll down, hit sign in with Google. And when that opens, it'll bring you to your Google site. And depending on, I don't know if it's pulling it, you might already have your ID number at dallasisd.org. If not, type in your ID number at dallasisd.org. Obviously, I'm staff, so mine looks a little different. They use first letter of my first name, my last name. So click that, or rather, type in your ID number at dallasisd.org. So ignore my personal account. You want to use your school account. And if it asks for a password, type in the school year's password. Now from here, yours is going to look a little bit different. You won't be seeing these. These are my pre-cal classes that are reoccurring. For you, you'll still have these same buttons up here. From here, you can go to join a meeting. This is probably the easiest way, is click join a meeting. And it's going to ask for a personal ID number. The way to get that is on your PowerSchool site. So I'm right now dealing with third period, so I'm going to click on the third period site. I just open a new tag and open it up. I have put on the front page the meeting ID. You can just copy that ID. So whatever class period you're looking for, copy that ID. And so you click that, paste, hit join, and then it's going to ask for a password. The password is also listed there. I do it by period. So I'm recording right now in third period. The password would be third. Okay. If you do that, it should open you up and you'll be in live with me as long as the classroom's live. So here's one mistake we might run into. When I went back to the PowerSchool Learning site and I showed this code, it's very tempting to go ahead and try to click that link. But for some students, that might work for you, but it might not. If you click this link and you're still getting that blank screen from your Chromebook, here's what I need you to do. I need you to make sure you go back to your Zoom tab where we were, where we logged in. So remember, we logged in. I told you to hit join a meeting. Go back to this tab, and we're on the join a meeting, that button there. You're going to copy the meeting ID. So if that link doesn't work for you, copy the meeting ID and paste it back in this browser. For me, it doesn't ask for the password because I'm the host of it. But for anybody who's not the host, when you hit join, it's then going to ask for password. And that's the link, that's the next line right under your link right there. That's your password, which for this class would be third. So that, just make sure I'm clear on that. After you sign in here, after you sign in, for some students, that link might work. But for others, it doesn't. You need to copy that ID. I don't know why. I have not discovered what the magic secret is, but that's the last thing you need to do. You should be in.